Up next on Live at 5, gay marriage now legal in Massachusetts, and many couples are wasting no time tying the knot. A Saratoga County man goes on trial for driving while intoxicated. He's faced similar charges about a dozen times. And more violence in Iraq as a car bomb kills a top Iraqi official. Live at 5 is next.
And now, from WNYT, Albany, this is News Channel 13, Live at 5.
Tonight's top story, the era of legalized gay marriage has begun in Massachusetts.
This is News Channel 13, Live at 5.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Benita Zahn. Jim has the night off. The first same-sex marriage was performed this morning in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Others soon followed from same-sex couples who filed court waivers to bypass a 3-day waiting period. Jennifer Howeland is live in our Berkshire Newsroom. She's got the story. Jennifer?
Benita, Cambridge City Hall was the first to open its doors today at 12 a.m., ready for same-sex couples filing their intentions to marry.
You may seal this marriage with a kiss.
Just after 9 Monday morning, Tanya McCloskey and Marcia Kaddish became what is likely the state's first legally married same-sex couple. It is a day of firsts for many, as same-sex couples from across the state did what they waited so long to do. In Pittsfield, Alice Halstead and Joan Cousins filed their intentions to become legally wed.
We've waited 15 years for this. One of the parts of the marriage vow that I'm looking forward to taking is, how does it go now, in sickness or in health, you know, whatever.
For richer or for poor.
Till death do us part, you know, and that, I feel like, is the marriage vow.
In North Adams, Stephen Collingsworth and his partner Don Reel filed their intentions after more than 7 years together as a couple. Though they have a Vermont civil union, they say this is different.
Well, this is the same thing that my parents have done, although they didn't have the cameras. And it just feels like we're more a part of the cloth of society. People have gone before us. And so, for me, that's why it feels different. The civil union didn't feel quite real.
At least 2 couples filed for waiting period waivers in Berkshire County today. A Canaan, New York couple who apparently planned to live in Massachusetts were wed in Williamstown, and another waiver was granted to a Suffolk County couple who planned to marry in Great Barrington. Anita?
Because isn't that part of the stipulation that you have to live in Massachusetts, Jennifer, in order to be able to get legally married in Massachusetts?
You have to either live in Massachusetts or sign a sworn statement saying that you will live in Massachusetts, unless, of course, you live in, or you go to one of the communities who say they will grant them to out-of-state couples.
Jennifer Howland reporting live. Thank you. Well, as gay couples begin receiving marriage licenses in Massachusetts, the mayor of New Paltz, New York, is back in court for conducting gay marriages. Mayor Jason West is charged with violating state law by performing same-sex weddings back in February. Currently, there's a restraining order keeping him from officiating over any more gay marriages. He's seeking to have that restraining order lifted. There is breaking news out of Saratoga County tonight, and we're on our way to Malta, where there has been some type of explosion at a business on Hermes Road. Reports from the scene say as many as 4 people have been injured. We'll bring you more details as they become available. First, though, over to Chief Meteorologist Bob Kovachick in the Weather Center on this gorgeous, gorgeous day.
Very nice day indeed, Benita. Temperature is very much in the comfort zone. Mid-70s on average this afternoon, holding at that level right now. We continue into the evening with lots of sunshine. Clouds gradually thickening up, 76 right now, sunset at 8:13. Clouds will roll into the skies later on tonight, low 61. And to start your day tomorrow, clouds, a little bit of sunshine, upper 60s. We do expect a dose of showers arriving tomorrow, most likely later in the morning or during the afternoon. Full forecast coming up in a few minutes. Benita.
Thank you, Bob. 11 times he's been convicted of driving while intoxicated, and tonight he's being tried again for DWI. Charles McDonough Jr. of Greenwich is on trial in Saratoga County for allegedly driving drunk last summer in Moreau. McDonough has previous convictions in Essex, Albany, Nassau, and Suffolk counties. This is McDonough's first DWI arrest in Saratoga County, and District Attorney Jim Murphy wants it to be his last.
I believe that Mr. McDonough is allegedly a threat to people on the roadway because he continues to be a persistent drunk driver, and we hope, if we can achieve a felony conviction, to sentence him as a persistent felony offender.
Now, if convicted and sentenced as a persistent felony offender, McDonough could face a maximum sentence of life in prison. The man who killed an off-duty state trooper in Oneonta 10 years ago has died. State prison officials say 32-year-old Colin Hyde was pronounced dead at a hospital in Elmira yesterday. He'd been taken there from a nearby correctional facility where he was serving 37 years to life. Officials aren't releasing the cause of death. Hyde shot and killed state police investigator Ricky Parisian in May of 1994 while robbing a supermarket. Hyde then fled to Denver, Colorado, where he was captured 2 days later. 2 U.S. soldiers suffered minor injuries last week when a roadside bomb exploded near their convoy in Baghdad. Well, now the military says the artillery shell that exploded may have contained a small amount of the nerve agent sarin. If that turns out to be true, it's the first confirmed finding of a chemical weapon by U.S. forces in Iraq. Meanwhile, 9 people were killed today.